Hey y'all, welcome back to our journey to Alaska as we're up here in beautiful Canada, continuing our way to Dawson Creek. So stick around.
Hey y'all, I'm Stacie.
I'm Tom and we're RV America, y'all.
As full-time RVers since 2018, we've traveled a lot and met a ton of awesome folks. But we're not done winging it yet, y'all. Join us as we check off our bucket list, experience destinations we've always dreamed of, and discover amazing places you may have never heard of.
Every day is a new adventure and we're bringing you along for the fun. The next episode of our story begins now.
What a difference 24 hours makes. Oh my gosh, 24 hours ago we were in Banff National Park. It was raining on us. We were having to change our plans because we were planning to go to Jasper. Huge snowstorm on the path on the Icefields Parkway. We weren't really sure what we were going to get into there, so we redirected ourselves to go back east and then north. And today we are waking up in Stony Plain, Alberta, Canada, which is about 30 minutes west of Edmonton, and at a beautiful park called Camp and Class RV Park. This is a 40-plus park, meaning you need to be 40 years old or older. You can have any kind of rig, basically. I don't think they have tents, but we've seen just about everything else as far as RVs.
Big and small.
Very interesting, big and small, yes, but it is big rig friendly. This is our site, which is site number 18. It's a pull-through site with full hookups for 30 and 50 amp electric and 2 sewer connections. But we are getting back on the road and headed further west. Today's destination is, wait, let me think, I'm getting them confused because we've been to so many places. Grand Prairie. And so that will be our last stop before Dawson Creek. So that will be our place where we can stock up on anything we need to, because I hear it's a pretty decent sized town. So we are going to get back on the road, enjoy this beautiful weather, unlike yesterday where we drove in rain the entire day. But you know what? Rain's better than snow. Let's get started. Every county that we've seen in Alberta has a really nice welcome to the county sign, and they're all unique, but they're all very nice signs. So I've gotten to where now I look forward to changing counties because I want to see what the next sign is going to look like. It's really, I haven't seen that anywhere else, so that is very interesting. I like it. This is where looking it up ahead of time paid off for us, because yeah, none of the GPSs knew how to get us here. Google, TripWizard, the RV GPS, they all had it wrong. But we made it.
Yep.
All RVs parked here. Okay.
I'm sitting in front of our site right now. Let me move the Jeep out of the way. 59.
Go ahead and move the Jeep.
Okay, we spent the night here at the Grand Prairie Rotary RV Park. It's right on Highway 43, as you might be able to hear. This is a city-run park that was built in conjunction with the local Rotary Club, so that's pretty unique. We had a back-end site, which is, I think they said 55 feet long? No, it's longer than that. It was plenty long enough for us to back in with the RV and the Jeep. We have a picnic table in the back. Everything in here is paved, which is nice. And we are, hey, if you'd like to see more about this park, make sure you check out our posse. Jump over to our website, rvamericayall.com, when you're finished watching this video, and you can see everything that we're posting over there, including all of our full park reviews on everywhere we're staying. We are getting back on the road today. Oh, I did want to mention that while we were here, Grand Prairie was a great stop for stocking up on anything you might need if you are headed to Alaska. We didn't need to do any stocking up, but there is a grocery store very nearby, basically almost across the street. There's a Costco just a few minutes away, and there's a Canadian Tire. And let me tell you, if you've never experienced a Canadian Tire, think about if Target and Discount Tire and an auto parts store all came together and had a baby, and then that baby was on steroids, it would be Canadian Tire. It is pretty amazing. It's something that you got to go in and check out when you're in the area if you see one. It is a big store, so that chewed up a little bit of our time just to have something to do yesterday while we were in town. We are getting back on the, oh, and by the way, I think Rita's right. Our friend Rita said maybe Amazon shops at Canadian Tire. I think that's pretty well said. We're getting back on the road. We're heading just a short drive day today to Dawson Creek, and that's where we're going to meet up with everybody for our caravan. So we're super excited to head that way. Looks like it's going to be a beautiful day. We might run into some wind, so we'll take it as it goes. Let's hit the road. Ready, Star? Astro's gonna help clean the window here. So the bugs were vicious yesterday, and the truck stops don't really have the normal cleaning big squeegees like we're used to. You're such a good helper, Astro.
Kind of show you how we're able to fill up here. We were going to have to wait because all the outside lanes are taken. Oh, one just opened up.
Getting fuel in Canada has been the biggest challenge by far. They have truck stops, but they're not like the truck stops we're accustomed to in the lower 48. They're commercial only. You have to have a special card. They call it a card block system or a Petro Pass. You have to have a special card in order to activate the pumps and use the pumps at the truck stop lanes. So, we've been doing this.
Okay, so this is how we've had to fuel up ever since we got into Canada. They do have commercial lanes, but you have to have the commercial card. However, the TSD card is supposed to work in those. They have kiosks out there, but it's never worked for us. These lanes work fine. I mean, the overhangs are high enough for us. And so, but what's interesting here is you have to prepay your fuel here, or a pre-authorization. So you got to kind of guess, you got to figure out liters to gallons on how much you need. And of course you want to overestimate, because it's only going to run on your card what you need or what you use. So yeah, this kiosk out here, however, didn't let me go above $100 Canadian. So I had to go inside, and they pre-authorized $250 Canadian. That's the other thing, which is good right now, is that the American dollar is strong right now. So 200, I did 250 Canadian in there, so that's probably like $175 in American dollars. So approximately, I'm trying to do it in my head. But so actually right now, I did the conversion the other day. The fuel is just a little bit more after the conversion than it is in the States. So it's really not bad at all. And these pumps have worked great for us. However, DEF, there's no DEF out here. You'll have to buy it in the boxes if you need DEF. Almost all these stations have them. But if you can get one of these corporate cards before you come to Canada, you might look it up. Maybe you can get it ahead of time, and then you can just fill up there. However, not all the DEF stations are working, because here in Alberta, anyway, they don't have to have DEF in their trucks. So a lot of the truck stops, the DEF doesn't even work. So bring DEF with you, just in case.
All right, we are on Highway 43. And the big beaver must mean that this is Beaver Lodge, Alberta.
That's cool, the big beaver, look at that. That's cool. Sorry for the dirty windshield, but where we filled up with fuel, it didn't have a thing to clean the windshield.
Yep, that is one of the challenges for sure of traveling through here. But we got out early this morning so that we could fuel up before the pumps got too busy. And it's a short drive day actually to Dawson Creek.
Yeah, this is exciting though. This is where our whole caravan's gonna start. So we're gonna start meeting a bunch of the folks that are on the caravan, probably starting today. I don't know. We're getting here several days early. Which I'm glad, because we will be able to take a break here and just relax a little bit before we start the caravan.
Yes. Let's see, and up here you're going to be turning right onto to go to Dawson Creek.
Awesome.
Follow that truck.
Follow that truck. Well, I don't think we'd successfully go straight.
No, not very.
We had a green arrow.
That's lucky.
Yeah.
And then in 10 kilometers, we're going to have a traffic circle. And you're basically going to do the equivalent of going left. And that's going to take us onto Highway 49, Alaska Avenue.
Awesome. And the RV park is Mile Zero RV park, right?
Yes, it is.
And that is very significant.
Yes, it is. It's feeling real now, boy.
That's for sure.
Welcome to Dawson Creek,
We are in Dawson Creek.
home of Mile Zero for the Alaskan Highway.
Yeah. This is exciting. It's, musty day or whatever you want to say. It's not the most beautiful of days, but that's all right. We're not starting the adventure for several days, so in fact, we don't hit the road for 5 days, I think. Isn't that
Yeah, I
right?
think we have 5 nights here before we pull out. So you're going to go over by the Alberta.
Oh, look at this. You got to get that.
Oh, that's where we'll be taking our picture tomorrow. I'll get it as we go by.
Yeah.
Wow, that makes it real, doesn't it?
Wow, here we are, guys. Wow,
Check
wow.
this out. What?
World famous Alaska Highway. Here we go.
Wow. Oh my goodness. There's the visitor center and art gallery. We made it to Mile Zero Campground. Main RV office. Oh, right over there.
Okay.
So I'm not exactly sure where we're supposed to park the rig. I guess just pull to the left there. Okay, we got into Dawson Creek. We got set up. It's about 39 degrees and we came to a diner for lunch, Stewie's Diner. Super cool place. So excited to be here. The food's gonna be awesome, I can already tell you. I'm having homemade pie at the end, I can already tell you. Guys, it's snowing. That is the Marilyn Monroe.
Marilyn Monroe with poutine.
And patty milk with bean and ham soup. Heck yeah. Stewie's Diner here in Dawson Creek. You have to come here. The food was phenomenal. The service was phenomenal. Really friendly people. Cute place on the inside.
Cute place on the outside,
Cute
too.
place on the outside. Cutest diner in Dawson Creek is what they told us, and I agree.
Yeah.
Very awesome.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the 50s, it says on their sign.
Yeah.
So we're here in Dawson Creek, British Columbia, Canada, about to start our journey on the Alaska Highway. So excited, oh my gosh. But we have a few days before we start the caravan, so we're exploring Dawson Creek. And we figured first stop makes sense. Let's come check out the visitor center.
Yeah, they even show a video here about building the highway. How long did it take?
8 months.
Only 8 months.
Amazing.
And it's, what, over 1,300 miles?
More than 1,500
More than
miles.
1,500 miles. Wow.
Amazing.
We're going on that.
Yeah, we are. So attached to the visitor center here at Dawson Creek, which by the way is full of really helpful folks and tons of good information, is the Dawson Creek Station Museum. So there are actually museum displays on both sides of the visitor center. And the section that we're in now was the original railroad depot for the Northern Alberta Railway that came here to Dawson Creek in 1930 and serviced passenger trains until 1974.
The actual Mile Zero marker right here. Hey guys, you know we can't pass up a farmer's market, and while we were at the visitor center, we saw a sign for farmer's market from 3 to 7 today. Yes, we came. It's in the basement of this furniture store. I mean, we got fresh roasted coffee, we got sourdough bread, we got eggs, we got meat, we got tallow. Wow, yes, we love it. And it's all fresh, buying directly from the farmers and stuff. Love it. This was a bonus today. We had no idea we were going to find this today. So glad we did. Yeah, I can't wait to eat some of this stuff.
What a difference a few days make. Holy cow, the first day we were here in Dawson Creek, it snowed on us and it rained, and today is absolutely beautiful. We're wrapping up our stay here in Dawson Creek, and I gotta tell you, there is a lot more here to this town than I ever expected to find. We've had a fantastic time, and I look forward to coming back and exploring the area more. But guys, guess what? It is time to begin our caravan and start our trek north on the Alaskan Highway. That will be next week's video. I am so excited, and yeah, make sure you're subscribed so you'll be along for all of the fun. Until next time, safe travels and happy camping. Bye. Alaska, here we come. Woo-woo!